and it's just a presence of a feeling. But I'm going to go a little bit more into it. In order to find more about what is love, we sometimes need to know a little bit more about its opposite, which is, the opposite of love, the yin and yang. In order to develop more love, we maybe need to experience some time hatred, maybe anger, maybe selfishness, maybe aggressiveness, hopefully contained. And hopefully you'll be able to not be too much into that situation, but be more into the love situation. But it's knowing that it exists that help us to balance it out and put more energy and intention into the power of love. So my next slide is showing you what are what is really interesting in that situation, because of all these problem and challenges we had in our lives. There are people who rised, people who are really want to make a difference, people who want to change the world, and that's what we want to do. I've been traveling, as Avina said, substantially, and I've seen poverty, and I've seen hatred, and I've seen everything. Not everything, fortunately, because sometimes it's too hard to bear. But I've seen a lot, and I can say that's why I really feel compelled. We got to do something. We can be, an observer, or we can be a passenger, or we can be a driver, and making a difference. And I think we all have that responsibility. So that is also why I decided to put this in place. So we have seen these wonderful people, from Gandhi to Martin Luther King. I take him as an example as well. I mean, they all had dreams. Nelson Mandela had a dream. Lennon had a dream. John Lennon had a dream. Everybody, all these people have dreams of bringing more love, or having more presence of love, and being able to be together and respect each other. And there is a guy I really appreciate and like, Steve Irwin, and I'm very sad that he left, unfortunately, because he was just amazing. He was in love with nature, and the way he was treating nature, it was just, I mean, it made me even more appreciate, for example, the love of snake. I mean, that guy loved snakes, and what a beauty, and the way he was presented it made me have a lot of more respect and appreciation for these animals, or for the snakes, or for the spiders, or for the crocs, or for any animals he was touching. It was just, he did it with so much respect, and of course very daring. And I don't have on my list another very important person. I think Michael Jackson is full of love. He have done some fantastic work all over, through art and his music and his choice of songs, and I think he's just an amazing being. So, but you may think as well of other people. So please write down some other names, or maybe I'll let you speak, and you can give some other names you're thinking of people who are.
I'm thinking of Mother Teresa. She did amazing work in Calcutta. She loved the children, took care of them who were from families that were destitute, and that was her life's work. So she is an amazing example of a great lover of our time. So anyone else have some ideas?
Yes, thank you, Avina. And to be the courageous one who is talking, don't hesitate to write or talk. It's good to participate and to have a little bit of interaction, because it's a long time talking for an hour, even though I could go on and on for this fantastic topic. Yes, Mother Teresa, and there's so many more, but you see, this is about how to develop love and how to make it more happen. So somebody else want to add a few names here?
it looked like you were about to speak, but we didn't see you on camera, so you want to try that again?
Okay, I'm going to move on, and as you probably know, you're going to think of a few names. By the way, I forgot to mention at the beginning of this workshop that I'd like you to really get a hold of a notebook and get ready to write a few notes, because at some point you're going to be basically in action. So make sure you get something to write on. And yes, Albert Einstein was definitely also a fantastic man who was passionate about his science. And I see that Tara mentioned another man called Rael that maybe not everybody knows, but yes, certainly this man is doing many good things on this planet. I have looked at a few of his actions. Even it's a bit controversial sometimes, but it's really a revolutionary aspect. Like all of these people are revolutionists, I think we say. So what is it? What is that they have in common? What is this? What are the components of love are they using, and what is it that we can use? The components of love are really, like, we have a list on our website in the values, but compassion is a real strong feeder for the component of love, as well as empathy, as well as appreciation and gratitude. Support, laughter. Laughter, it helps and really makes a difference. You know, when we laugh all the time, like we had a wonderful laughter workshop last time, you feel like in love. You feel like everything is looking great, and you have more energy. So it is an important component, and it releases endorphins. All these positive emotion that I'm talking about is releasing positive endorphins. So it's a very important part of contributing and putting in your life, or let's say infusing in your life. Forgiveness, very important to unlock the love that we have within. And of course, helping people. And they have actually done a study where they could observe that people who were really genuine into helping have actually so much more satisfaction than in receiving. So giving, or the action of helping, seems to make a big difference. So I really encourage you to try it many times in your life, and you can see how that can have an impact on you. Now, love has a different you wonder now, where can I find love? Where is love available? Can I go shopping for a little piece of love so I can distribute it more? Unfortunately, it's not on the shelves, but it is the good news. It is within us, and within we have a lot of love. Sometimes there are quite a few layers of things that are things like egos, things like pain that we have experienced in the past, things that we've been like cannot cry or cannot show expression of love, and so we've been repressed that way. So we have to learn to open the package, unfold this wonderful love that we have within. And children have that naturally. They don't have these layers yet, so they are spontaneous and they love freely. And this we can take example in them. There are also some other places where we can really observe love is in nature. Everywhere around us, there's beauty, total beauty and love, and the expression of love is in nature to serve us and to help us to live a better life. In relationships, of course, and I would say in spirituality is a pure act of love. Whatever spirituality we are part of or want to be adept of, it's love with different names, but it's pure love. It's connecting with the rest of the universe. There are many places. I'm thinking of hospitals as well, because I'm always thinking. I had an accident once, and I was flying a paraglider,